Late on November 10, the Kiev region and authorities urged residents to take shelter. Wars are inherently unpredictable. We know for sure that what happens at negotiating table is inextricably linked to the situation on battlefield, Stoltenberg said. But he said Ukrainian soldiers were able to make gains and liberate more territory despite the difficulties they faced on the battlefield. Meanwhile, as air raid sirens blared just before midnight, authorities in and around the capital urged people to seek safety in basements and other safe areas. Ukrainian Air Force spokesman Yuriy Ihnat, a statement in Kiev on November 10, stated that the F-16 fighter jet training of Ukrainian pilots was progressing as planned, adding that some pilots were already training the sky. They are expected to begin flying F-16s in combat next year. Many European countries are also training Ukrainian pilots to fly them. Early on November 10, the main intelligence directorate, the Ministry of Defense Ukraine, confirmed that its forces damaged 2 Russian landing boats in occupied Crimea in an attack on early November 10. 2 landing craft were damaged. Yusov said. Watch. The European Commission has recommended starting EU accession talks with Ukraine, while also recommending starting negotiations with Moldova once final conditions are met. RFERL Europe editor Rikard Jozwiak explains what the Commission's recommendations mean. Separately, the Russian Defense Ministry said late on November 10 that its air defense forces intercepted 2 Ukrainian drones over the Moscow and Smolensk regions just before midnight. Details remained scarce and it was not possible to immediately confirm the report. Ukraine generally does not comment on attacks reported within Russia. It was stated that 5 Iranian-made UAVs and 1 cruise missile were shot down. Serhiy Lysak, governor of Ukraine's Dnipropetrovsk region, said that a 67-year-old woman and a 68-year-old man was injured in Russia's drone attack on Nikopol. Lysak said at least 11 houses, a gas pipeline and power lines were damaged in attack on the city of about 105,000 people on Dnieper River. On battlefield, Ukrainian forces fought 69 close-quarters battles along entire front line. General Staff of Ukrainian Army said in a statement early on November 10. He said Ukrainian forces had repelled dozens of unsuccessful attacks in southeastern and southern Ukrainian regions. It witnessed weeks of violent